my builder built those cabinets right here on the concrete in this kitchen.
Wow.
And he hung them up.
Wow. That's crazy.
Those cabinets were stain cabinets.
Okay.
Okay? I repainted them.
That's pretty.
I killed the stain
Uh-huh.
and I repainted
They're
it.
pretty. I did not know that you did all of this. I never
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
That's really crazy.
And I did all the painting in here too.
That's crazy, Grandpa. Like
Yeah.
you did all that yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Carol Broussard, what's her name? Miss Laura.
Okay, yeah, Miss Laura.
Yeah, Miss Laura's husband
Uh-huh.
did the floors.
I was just about to ask you who did the floors.
Yeah.
I love this
You
floor.
see, we had carpet, we didn't
Yeah.
have wooden floors.
Yeah,
But this floor here,
I love this floor.
that's the same floor when we built the house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
It's so pretty.
you know, he did some good work.
This is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and it's perfect.
Yeah,
What?
and the foundation, it was my cousin from Rain that did the concrete.
Wow. And
Yeah.
you did those bay windows. You installed that bench too. All of that there.
That my carpenter
Yeah.
built all that.
And then you put it in.
No,
No.
he
Oh.
put it in.
It's pretty.
He did. My carpenter did all the woodwork.
That's crazy.
And guess how much he charged me to build this house?
How much?
$5,000.
Right?
Wow.
Right?
Grandpa, who drew the plans for the house? I always wonder where did this like bay window idea?
I'm gonna tell you a story on this big. Me and Mama, we used to come over here, okay?
Uh-huh.
From when we were living in the little trailer in Carrico. We would come here. We didn't have a road. This property was still a field. They still had the roads where they farmed. So we would come here and park the car at way by Steve them house, and we would walk back here. That big oak tree, and I had two more pecan trees on the side of it, but that big oak tree right there, when we used to come, me and Mama used to sit under it. It wasn't no higher than this.
Are you serious?
And try to get a little bit of shade.
Oh,
Okay?
as big as that tree is now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But we came back here, we had a tablet and a pencil.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
So we would look at the property and we would sit and we would draw. I asked what kind of house you wanted. Okay? What kind of house we was gonna build. We had a budget. We had $50,000 budget. So we started drawing the house on paper. Okay? Hey, son. We started drawing the house on paper. Then we kind of, made it kind of,
Some plans, yeah.
And then the bedroom and how we was gonna put the kitchen.
Wow.
And we wanted a bay window
Oh,
because
wow.
back in '85, people were building.
Yeah, you don't see that no more.
Yeah. So we took all those sheets of paper that we had, and they had a little young guy, not far from Memo and Papa's house, that he had gone to become an architect. So we gave him all those little pieces of paper that we put together.
That's so crazy.
Okay? So we told him to make us a house with what we had.
Yeah.
To those ideas.
Yeah. So he came up with this.
That's beautiful. That's
Okay.
a beautiful story.
But the bay window was smaller.
Ah.
Okay? It wasn't supposed to be a bay window where you can sit in it.
I got you.
It was just supposed to be like a window.
It was just gonna be a window where you go stand at.
Right.
It wouldn't
Wow.
have-
Right.
That's
So,
crazy.
so when he told us to come and look at what he had put together, so it was nice,
Yeah.
okay? But we also had a plan for the front of the house because you're supposed to have 2 dormers on the roof.
Yeah, I remember you told me that. You
Yeah.
told me that a while back.
Right. So, but we didn't build the dormer and we didn't build a fireplace because we didn't want to go over our budget.
Right.
Okay. So, but when Brother, my cousin from Rain, laid out the frame for the house, then we realized that the house was bigger than what we wanted to
I never
Okay.
seen one with that.
do. Yeah, the house was bigger than we want. We had to, you know, we need to shorten it up because
Yeah.
we won't have enough money.
Yeah.
Okay, so but then we started figuring out and
Bro, this car goes.
yeah, then we started figuring out what we was gonna do. So once the concrete got done, then my carpenter came in. He started framing this house. Lord have mercy, when he framed it and put the whole bottom structure of the house before he started on the roof, we can. I told Cynthia, I said, David, I don't know if we're gonna have enough. That house is big.
Lord. This is a big house, Grandpa. My gosh.
But while building the house, I was doing house painting then. I picked up a job from some rich people, and for 7 weeks, I had made almost $14,000
Wow, Grandpa.
doing painting at the house
Oh my
for
gosh.
7 weeks, and every week I was getting a check for $3,000, $3,000,
That's
$3,000. Yes,
Oh my
and
gosh.
guess what? My first $3,000, we went to Sears and bought all our appliances,
Wow.
and we told them to hold it until the house is built.
Yeah, wow.
The next $3,000, I bought my bricks and paid the bricklayer.
Wow.
So
yeah, you was on it.
that's how I was
That's
able.
awesome.
I said to myself, "Oh yeah,
I'm a hustler.
we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
We're gonna do it." But to make a long story short, with an alarm system, I built the house for $47,000.
That's and you did all. I still can't get over the fact that you did all the drywall and the ceiling in here.
Yeah, I did it all.
I can't even get
yeah,
over that.
Yeah, I did it all by myself. Matter of fact, all the insulation in the house.
What?
All the insulation before we closed the wall with sheetrock. It was me, Mama, Debbie,
What?
and Bruce.
Y'all was all in here doing?
Us 4. We put all the insulation in the walls.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Now that wall from the bedroom, that wall right there to the other bedroom, you got double insulation right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
For noise, maybe.
For noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's smart. I didn't know that. I never knew that.
Yep.
This is crazy.
So I'm gonna tell y'all, the house is well built.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
clearly, Grandpa.
Oh yeah, the house is well built. That's for sure.
Clearly.
Yep.
You oversaw the whole thing and worked. And
I
learned.
tried to weed eat by the trailer, but the string is too big.
Yeah, the stringer I bought.
Yeah. It's too big.
Because whenever you take it out, I gotta put string back
What?
in your wheel or